Yeah, just wanted to ask about when it comes to clients and getting invoices paid, when they're struggling with budget or timing and things like that, how do you find a balance between sort of being nice, give them a bit of extra time to get the invoice paid and stuff like that, but then if they're doing it regularly, how do you know when to sort of crack down and say, hey, I really need this paid, and sort of find that balance between being nice and, yeah, just getting it done?
Yeah, I don't think being nice is the right word because I don't think that helps anybody. I think you can extend some grace if they're having some issues, but that needs boundaries, okay? Because their problems are becoming your problems, which is probably not okay. Listen, when we've got a customer who's a bad payer, we first have to look in the mirror and take full responsibility, and we let them get to that point. We trained our customer that it was okay to pay late, okay? So first of all, we always look at ourselves when we have a problem. So once you've done that, you realize I've got to tighten my system. So here's what I'd be doing. I'd put a line in the sand and say, from this moment onward, I'm going to stand by our terms. So if your terms are 7 days, you call them on day 8 and say, where's my money? That first phone call is a soft phone call. It's like an oops, you might have overlooked it. Can you please get it paid? And then on that phone call, you're going to agree to getting it paid. So they might say, I'll pay you in 24 hours. You go, great. In 24 hours, I'll check the account. If it's not in there, I'm ringing you the next day. And then if it's not in the account, you ring the next day and you're firmer and you do a 3-call stop. The first one is oops, you probably overlooked it. The second one is firm. The third call is if you don't pay within 24 hours, we're sending it to debt collection. Okay, that's the process. Remember, squeaky wheel gets the oil. The only reason why they're not paying you is because they're paying somebody else. And the only reason why they're paying the other person is they think they can get away with punting you.
Yeah, right.
So you need to retrain them that you are now the squeaky wheel and you will get the money. Now, let's say hypothetically that it is all, because most of it's not legit. The reason why they're just punting you because they think you're a soft target. If they actually have a massive financial problem in their business and they can't pay you and they're not paying anybody, listen, you need to get another customer. You need to completely de-risk your business and go and get another customer to work with because that one is going to fall over at some point.
Yeah, right. That's
When you get a customer who's a bad payer, you need to go straight out and find another one.
okay. Interesting. Yeah. No, that's a good point for sure.
Because you may not be able to win them back. You may not be able to get that customer back to being a good customer as a payer. You may not. So what you don't want to be doing is left in a hole. Listen, it's easier to say to that customer, listen, your payments are terrible. It doesn't help my business. I'm letting you go because I've got somebody else to work with straight away. It gives you peace of mind and you can go and grow your business.